Okay, I just wanted to hop on here real quick before the video starts and address a few things. Before I went on this tour, yeah, I believed in good and bad spirits and all that stuff, but I never really believed in all the paranormal activity stuff. I just thought it was a bunch of bull. Like, whenever I would see that stuff, I would be like, oh my gosh, like, that is a sound effect. Like, someone did that. That is not an actual ghost. But let's just say now my view on that is very different. I totally believe in that stuff now. I know that sounds really crazy. After going on this tour and looking through a lot of my footage, a lot of whack stuff happened. And when I say whack, I mean like whack, okay? Everything in this video is 110% real. I didn't put sound effects over it. I didn't have anyone do anything to make it more creepy. This is 100% legit, 100% real, and 100% creepy. Let's get on with the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give it a thumbs up.
I am happy to name this ship the Queen Mary.
Alright, hi, hello. This is where I'm going to start off the video today, in the bathroom, because I don't have a tripod. We're about to head over to the Queen Mary. If you guys do not know what the Queen Mary is, it is this haunted cruise ship.
It is known for being haunted.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know that. It is ranked to be in the top 10 of the most haunted places in the world. Anyways, we're about to head out, so I will talk a little bit more about it later. So here we go. We're driving over to the Queen Mary.
Oh my god.
These two are freaking out. Hallie's pretty excited.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh, my face is focusing on it. Oh well.
Grace, how do you feel? I'm just going because I have to.
Oh, wow. Got the truth from him.
Okay.
Yep. There it is. Over there. I'm low-key freaking out, not gonna lie. I just have this like nervous like feeling in my stomach.
They either have bathrooms or I'm being on a dead person.
This is so freaking horrifying.
Dude, they're all wearing like Tower of Terror outfits.
Oh no. What are they trying to do? Scare me away? Oh my gosh, here we go. There it is. Briggs is freaking out.
I can hear the demons. This is not working for me.
Stop it. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm good. How are you?
Welcome to the RMS Queen Mary. My name is Chris. I am your chief officer. I will be your guide for the next hour.
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
Welcome. Are you ready?
No.
I don't know.
All right, we'll wait. Walking into the Queen Mary.
It's okay.
Is this your first time to the Queen Mary?
I've been here like they were small, but we just like got ice cream and so didn't.
Yeah. So nothing too exciting.
So your first time exploring.
Yeah. So she's like,
Do it for the YouTube. Do it for the YouTube.
Going to explore darker past.
Here we go.
No, sorry about the view.
Oh, that's great.
It's lovely.
It's so pretty. I'm freaking out. So these are original toys from the actual ship. And he said, don't say they look creepy because they can hear you. And I'm actually freaking out because look at that one over there.
Please do watch your step.
I'm scared. Oh, see, that's pretty. Birthday!
Last set. For now, I promise.
Where are we going? I'm scared. I have no idea where we're going, but I'm living for it. Low key. Oh my god, breath. My heart's racing. My heart is so bad.
Now, as you can see, there are people walking around out here. I get to lock them out.
Oh, great.
Yeah, right. So we are going to head right in through here. Step right in.
Oh, what is that?
Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah. Please follow me right this way.
Wow.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is here in the wheelhouse that I would like to do my formal introduction. Once again, my name is Chris. I'm the chief officer here on board the ship. One of my responsibilities as chief officer is I am in charge of her death book. It's a thick book. One of our cooks, heat stroke, brain aneurysm. Leonard Horsberg. He died and was buried at sea before we arrived here in Long Beach. One of our crew members was scrubbing the decks. He slipped, fell backwards, cracked his skull, and died. Now, as you notice, the doors are locked. Some of our passengers do make it up this way late at night. You see them wandering around outside. We close this area at 6 o'clock. Some of our hotel guests find their way up here late at night, early in the morning, and look in the windows. They've reported seeing uniformed crew members standing here at the controls.
Wow.
I don't know about you guys, but when I'm off the clock, I go home. I don't just hang around and try to steer the ship. There's a bridge in the way, and yeah. It is hot up here in the wheelhouse. Let's go deeper down into the ship where it's nice and cold.
Did I sign up for this? Because I'm really confused. It was a warm-up.
We love ghosts.
We love ghosts.
I want to see a ghost.
I would run.
Ryleigh, go in front of me.
Promise any of you will see a ghost on this tour, but you guys have already experienced our spirits.
I'm totally okay if we don't see any ghosts. I'm low-key shaking though. Like, I just have like this like anxiety feeling in my chest. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I feel tight.
Yeah.
It was hard to breathe in there.
It was hard to breathe. It was super hot in there. Yo, who wants to dip and go get some in and out? This is so creepy. Like, it's not like a haunted house type of creepy. It's like legit freaky ghost creepy. Oh, we're going to dip. How you feeling, Mom?
Good, great.
How you feeling, Lisa?
I can tell you we won't be staying here next spring like planned.
The gym? That's the scariest room on the ship.
Oh, you're right.
It's filled with exercise.
Yeah, ew.
You're gathering nice and close. I don't want to scare off the people checking in. The desk agents have reported hearing things. These 2 elevators, long out of service. They don't run anymore. In fact, there's no cab left in those elevator shafts. The desk agents, every once in a while, hear these doors open and close. The sounds of passengers stepping in and out. This piano right here is one of our original ship's pianos. It's beautifully paneled, matching the rest of the decor inside the ship. But it is a museum piece. We don't allow people to play it without our permission. Every so often, the desk agents have heard this piano playing. So they lean over the counter to tell the person to stop, and the bench is usually tucked in. The cover is usually closed over the keys. There's nobody here. Let's continue on down one more level.
We're going down one more level, and I'm regretting this with everything I have.
We are currently on B deck. This is the lowest of the hotel levels. This is said to be the most haunted of the land. We're going to spend the rest of our tour here.
Oh, great.
Maybe longer. In just a moment, we will go through a locked door into another place that nobody can follow us. It'll be nice and quiet. We are still currently in the public areas, but I wanted to stop by that door. Third class nursery, absolutely. Up until about a year ago, we had a wine tasting center on board, and this was their storeroom for their supplies, and that's why there's a strong lock on there. I knew one of the women who used to work up there, and she was an illustrator. She and her boyfriend, cartoonists. They came down, they were closing up one night, they brought the wine down here, locked it up, and took out some pens. Wine boxes are usually white or brown cardboard, and they just started drawing faces. She came back the next morning, unlocked the door, found all the pens exactly where she left them, but there were a lot more drawings than they had left.
What happened to the revenant room?
I don't get special effects on my tour, come on in.
Oh my gosh. Those are people on the wall.
This is it.
Oh, it smells like butthole.
You feel a sudden burst of cold air that is known as a paranormal cold spot. Old school parlor. Basically, each case houses merchandise. Ryleigh, do you want to go up and take a look inside that window and let me know what you see in there?
I'm not really, but I mean, I can do it. A doll? That's a doll.
There is a small doll
Oh, that is spooky.
That doll belonged to a little girl in Cheyenne, Wyoming. This little girl was what was known as clumsy. That was 1800s code for child abuse. Well, the mother was not a very nice woman, obviously, if this little girl was clumsy. She overheard her daughter say to this little doll, "I love you more than anything in the world." This made the mother very upset. She had the doll locked into this wooden crate and told her daughter, "You will never lay a finger on her again." The little girl unfortunately passed away. Clumsy. The weird thing is the doll is currently sitting down. She doesn't always. Every once in a while we come in here and she's standing up. Her face is right up against the screen.
That's a joke. Is that for real?
I have seen her standing myself. I have never seen her stand up, but I have seen her standing. We'll be coming back here in just a bit. We still have a little bit further forward.
I can't describe to you how bad it smells. It smells old and musty and nasty. What the frick is that? Oh my.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Bro, exit. I'm taking that exit.
follow me right this way. Do watch your step.
Will do. Oh no. Oh my gosh, no.
I have a flashlight. Come on up.
Are you filming me?
No. This does go all the way down to the bottom of the ship. That is the top of our ballast tank.
That go there. Oh, they put coins in it.
Carried mails, specifically prisoners of war. The unruly were kept down here.
Now the 40,000-ton hull of the Royal Mail steamer Queen Mary glides down the slipway, cheered all the way by 250,000 people.
Now, I'm often asked, what have I experienced here on board the ship? I have had some experiences. My very first one happened here in this room. I was tapped on the shoulder. I thought I was standing in somebody's way, so I turned and looked down the hallway. I was the last one in the room.
There were orbs on my camera in there. I've never had orbs on my camera.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh,
That like weird, uneasy feeling I had is like gone.
B340 is the most haunted room on the ship. About 2 years ago, I brought a group in there and I had one lady take one step into the door and said, "No," stood back out in the hall while we were inside. And I asked her why she would stand outside by herself. She said the screaming in there was too loud for her. There is no number left on the door. It has been removed to protect the room. We are not going to knock on the door. We are not going to rattle the doorknob. We are not going to disturb the room in any way because that room is occupied. I don't know if it's been rented, but it's occupied.
Really?
Y'all, this is so weird. I keep getting orbs on my camera. Yes, my camera has had some trouble focusing, but nowhere near this bad. Keeps focusing and unfocusing, like just like this. It's really weird.
We get reports of that all the time, of cameras having autofocus issues.
Yeah, it's very strange.
In fact, in one place that we went, it was a couple years ago, I took a tour and I had some guests recording it, and as they stepped into the space, they started a new recording, walked all the way in. Once they got to that space, they stopped it to start a new recording. They watched that particular piece of footage and it played backward. Every other piece of file that they had would only play forward except for that one.
Only a tribute to British engineering is the fact that without the slightest hitch, the launch is accomplished.
Hearts will glow with admiration when our new liner leaves the...
Take a look.
Oh.
I am happy to name this ship the Queen Mary.
What is that?
Now the 40,000-ton hull of the Royal...
What is that?
Okay, this part of the video needs a teeny bit more explaining. So as you guys just heard, there were 3 knocks and you hear my mom say, "What is that?" I asked my mom last night why she was saying, "What is that?" And it was because she thought she saw figures in the pool area, not because she heard knocks or anything. I texted everyone to see if they heard any knocking while we were looking in the pool area and they all responded no. I remember it being 100% quiet. So after everyone responded no to hearing the 3 knocks, I decided to do some research. So I researched what 3 knocks mean, and 3 knocks mean that there are 3 evil spirits. As you guys just read about a minute ago in my video, people have reported to see a captain, a lady in a white dress, and a young girl in the pool area. So just like how 3 knocks means there are 3 evil spirits, people have reported to see 3 figures in that area. So I decided to really examine my footage and see if I could find anything in there, and as scary as it is, I was able to find a captain figure, a white dress, and a little girl's face. So I'm going to show you guys. It's kind of hard to see. If you don't see it, it's okay. It took me a while to see it. My mom and sister found it before me, and it took me a while to find it, but now I totally see it. So here it is.
Steamer Queen Mary glides down the slipway, cheered all the way by 250,000 people. The cables tauten as the 2,500 tons of drag chains take up the strain. Surely a tribute to British engineering is the fact that without the slightest hitch, the launch is accomplished.
Hearts will glow.
That door is cracked open. I don't know if I want to go. Y'all, what room is that? Dustin's going down by himself. I'm coming. So as most of you guys know, I already have like anxiety, but my anxiety right now is like next level. It's not like a panic attack. It's just like this very uncomfortable anxiety, anxious feeling.
The doorknob's turned.
It smells. It has a weird stench.
Are we going back up?
I don't like that. I didn't like it, yeah.
Just a weird
Good. The knob is turned. I don't know if it was before. If you walk in there, it's just not good. It's just not good. I almost wanted like to cry. I'm not even kidding. It's not good.
Whoa. I don't like that feeling at all. Oh my gosh. That does not feel good. Oh, it smells weird. I don't, ew, no. That is the most uncomfortable feeling. That did not feel okay. There was a weird stench, and there was a weird, heavy, gross feeling.
I felt like I couldn't breathe. Did it feel like your throat started to close?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
We just finished the tour. How are we feeling?
Weird. I feel better now, but
Yeah,
I felt weird.
It felt good out here.
The lower levels, it felt like we were in hell. That's like how I explain it the best, because it just, I had like the worst feeling, like I wanted to get out.
Yeah,
Like I just felt super anxious, and I just had this like want to get out.
Yeah.
And like nauseous. Like I was literally nauseous, and now just leaving, I literally feel so much better.
Yeah, I kept hearing footsteps and random sounds, and no one was there. Like absolutely no one. The most haunted room was B40. B340.
I think that was the scariest part of the whole boat.
Yeah.
You walk there and you would just get like
Gross.
Yeah, like I couldn't even walk all the way to the door because it was that weird.
Yeah,
like it felt that loud.
My throat felt like it was closing.
Yeah, I felt like I couldn't breathe. It felt super hot. Before we close this video off, I would just like to say a big thank you to the Queen Mary for giving us this tour, and also a big thank you to Chris who showed us around the ship. He was awesome.
Chief Officer Chris, we always recommend him. Amazing man. Was very, very, very good.
We definitely recommend you guys coming and doing this tour. It was awesome. If you guys liked this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, and have a nice day. Bye.
I am happy to name this ship the Queen Mary.